Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is CasualGeekyGaming. You can call me Casual. And this is my Death Stranding Let's Play, episode number 9. Now, last time we delivered package number 5 to the West Distribution Center. And in this episode, we have to visit our private room to take care of baby. So, if you're excited, scroll on down, click the like, click subscribe, leave me a comment. One other thing that I ask is that you watch the video all the way through till the end. That way you can get the full experience that Casual Geeky Gaming is trying to give to you. So, with that being said, I hope you're excited and let's get on going. So here we are. Private locker, share locker, recycle, rest in private room. Fancy. Oh, even the baby even has caution written on it. Oh, that's not good. Well, let's see what happens.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Oh, okay. If this is as hard as the missions get, I can do this game. My ever-loving casual self can do that. Hop in the shower. Okay. To beat this super hardcore boss. Not so much.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids, waste products, dry relic, dispensing.
There, take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
And we're back. I get so excited every time I see a cutscene. I am loving the story so far, and I'm hoping you are too. Yeah, alright. Hey. Okay. I guess we just leave the private... Oh, activate terminal. There we go. So, I guess I can't tab into the cufflinks from here, and I have to go to the terminal. Good to know. Let's try reading the mail. And the first one is from Benjamin Hancock. That is from the dude that we just delivered to in the last episode. Sorry, Sam. Bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery is dead. You have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Autocharger should kick in after that. Sorry if we got your hopes up. And I got some more bad news, too. You see, different facilities have to work together sharing material so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps beep about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half of his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put right. We're counting on you, Sam. Okay. Where? No? Where's... Okay. Yeah, thank you, Benny boy. That's an awkward way to do it. Where's the back? Where's this browser's back button? And here's from George Baton. Oh, so this is Sam the Man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everyone feels better somehow. We are all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up. But 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot. But after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself that this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too. And the mood was just bleak. And when you waltzed on in, and then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too. But that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us a glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking about putting up signs again even. Watchtowers too. Before long, we'll be opening up a new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with the mules, let alone BTs. We beep ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and end up dropping half of our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried we won't be able to keep it up, and that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So show us how it's done. Alright. What does that data one do? What? George, you only give me 5 likes, turd.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff.
Oh, that's not
Check
good.
the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
I'll get there when I get there. Yeah, that's right, Winkies. What did that data thing say? I'm not done yet. Oh, that's a lot. Alright, let's go. I'm good. I want to get another delivery in. Another delivery in. I want to get a delivery in. If I can make it.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
And here we go. Take on a new order. Bring Port Knot City into the chiral network.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Yeah, alright. Wait. What is this one? I want to do this one first. Collect at least 1 CG of chiral crystals. Collect 1 CG of chiral... what is CG? Centigrams? Collect 1 centigram or more of chiral crystals and recycle them using the delivery terminal at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. Chiral crystals are very precious and are often found in areas where there's a lot of timefall. Alright. Select. Accept order.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Thanks for the advice. Auto arrange. Now, I thought when I tried to pick them up before that I needed a special. There we go.
Is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam,
All weapons
Cairo
will remain
crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul. Plenty enough for research. We'll take good care of it.
And with that, let's see how we did. That was further than I thought. Seems like I was right outside the door. A rank? How did I get an A rank? What happened to S rank? Alright.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility.
They'll
They'll
be
be
added
added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Recycling weapons, equipment, or materials at a facility will increase the amount of materials available for use at that facility. These can then be used to fabricate any new weapons or equipment that you require. Good to know.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Increasing your connection level with a facility will allow for more materials to be stored there, and then will make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by bridges, and you may even receive a gift or two. Look at that. Well-connected achievement unlocked. I like delivery volume going up. Oh ho ho. We capped out miscellaneous there. People think of you as a porter who can be relied on for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. Miscellaneous grade increase. You have now reached miscellaneous grade 10. You will now receive more likes. Look at that. New title earned. You have awarded the title of Skilled Handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. You have achieved delivery volume for grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Look at me. I am just a prominent porter kind of guy.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Well, thank you for that. Okay, we'll just auto-rearrange for now, because I've been trying to end the episode for the last 5 minutes.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay, and with that, I'd like to bring this episode to an end. I just want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you who has made it with me this far. I really appreciate your time and your views, I guess. I know you could have been doing anything right now, but instead you've decided to spend that with me, and I really and truly appreciate it. If you're excited about this episode, scroll on down, click the like, leave me a comment, subscribe, and make sure you come back for the next episode to see more. And most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on what time of day it is there for you. And with that, Casual is out. See ya!